The Apple Valley Sundevils get 4 touchdowns and a 200-yard rushing night from Tristian McNatt in blanking Granite Hills 53-0 in the second annual Battle of the Barrel. The first victory of the Matt Rohrbaugh era in a battle between first-year head coaches who are also graduates of the school they're coaching: Rohrbaugh, Apple Valley; Alex Gonzalez, Granite Hills. Cougars opening possession. Quarterback Mackay Jenkins gets a great fake from his fullback Estrada and keeps picking up 4. Seth Baker with the tackle. Jenkins is a senior, 5'9", 170 pounds. One new rule this season protects a defenseless player. Pass receiver, for instance, a defender cannot make contact with the defenseless player with helmet or shoulder pads. It is unnecessary roughness, a 15-yard penalty. That judgment call is in question on Jenkins' pass completion to Terrence Lawston. The contact by number 31, Gerald Toussaint, in question. It was not ruled a penalty. The flag is waved off. Granite Hills punt formation. Eddie Brady fields the low snap and is blanketed by a swarm of Sundevils. Jacob C. initiates the tackle, and forward motion is spotted at the 3. Advantageous to Apple Valley, actually. A safety would have resulted in 2 points. As it turns out, the turn of events leads to the first 6 points by the Sundevils on the next play. A minute 35 in, Greg Sprague follows Matt Pedrosa's lead block and goes in standing up. The first of 2 touchdowns on the night for the 5'6", 180-pound senior. Aaron Gonzalez kick, and it is 7-0 Sundevils. Second Granite Hills possession. Mackay Jenkins' screen pass is caught, but the receiver is immediately brought down by Sundevil sophomore free safety Seth Baker. The quick play action pass to Terrence Lawston follows. Seth Baker, again, first contact. 42, Jacob C. with the assist. Cougars first-year coach Alex Gonzalez gambles on 4th down near midfield. His confidence in his offense is validated on Mackay Jenkins' pass completion to Eddie Brady. First down into Sundevils territory at the 44. Jenkins opts to keep on the option, but is greeted by 47, Denton Cox, and 42, Jacob C. We see 6, Aiden Smith, strips the ball loose. Jacob C. picks it up and heads for the end zone, but the officials do not see the fumble the same way. The ball carrier ruled down before the ball came loose. The Sundevils have to settle for a 2nd and 13 back at the 47. 2 plays later, the Sundevils do succeed in taking it away. Seth Baker recovers the fumble, and Apple Valley's offense is offered a second opportunity to convert a turnover into points on the scoreboard. They waste no time. This time, Tristian McNatt from the 48, shedding a tackler as he cuts off Matt Pedrosa's block. The 6', 235-pound McNatt carries all the way on just the second play from scrimmage for the visiting Sundevils. Coach Matt Rohrbaugh opts to try for 2 on the extra point attempt. Tristian McNatt takes the toss, barrels into the end zone, and it is 15-0 Sundevils very early on in this second battle for the barrel between the 2 schools. Impressive as the Apple Valley offense is, the defense is just as dominant. It is 3 and out for the Cougars, and a short punt brings Apple Valley offense back onto the field with excellent field position, Granite Hills 35. Here is how the Cougars' defense responds. Watch outside linebacker number 53. Second and long, and a second consecutive outstanding play by Cougars defenders. On 3rd and 8 from the 33, Mossy Bell rolls to his right and connects with 6'2" senior wide receiver Nicholas Berry for the first down inside the 20. Two plays later, Greg Sprague follows 275-pound Jesse Flores, 60, to the 2. Next play, same play, Greg Sprague into the end zone. And with 2:41 still to play in the first quarter, the Sundevils have their third touchdown. The try for 2 results in an incomplete pass. The score, 21-0. The Cougars get 5 on their first down play, 2nd and 5 from the 25. And the same result on the same play, resulting in a Granite Hills first down across the 30. Basic offensive football. Stay with the play until the defense stops it. The Cougar ball carrier stays at it, heads outside, and carries for 4. 2nd and 6 at the 35. Apple Valley's 65. The 250-pound Matt Pedrosa penetrates this time and drops the Cougars ball carrier for a loss. The third down pass is complete, but not enough for a first down. 47 is Sundevils senior middle linebacker Denton Cox. This is the final play of the first quarter. Apple Valley begins their next possession back at their own 17 following the Cougars' punt and a penalty against the Sundevils. On 3rd and 4, Greg Sprague cuts back and carries defenders with him, a gain of 29 yards across midfield to the Cougars' 48. Mossy Bell, the junior signal caller, finds no receiver open and scrambles for a first down to the 36. Tristian McNatt gets the call, benefits from the wall of left side blockers to get outside, and outruns the Cougars secondary, sprinting untouched to pay dirt for his second score from long distance. 3 minutes into the second quarter, Apple Valley's lead, 28-0. The Sundevils' defense is unrelenting in most series against the Cougars. Linebacker Tristian McNatt is the first on the sack, with Denton Cox right behind. This 3 and out will result in Apple Valley starting their next possession at midfield. Greg Sprague cuts off the block by 11 sophomore tight end Kai Merchant, carrying deep into Cougars territory. 2 plays later, 35 Gerald Toussaint kicks out on the defensive end, and Tristian McNatt races past the first line of Cougars defenders, then cuts back, bulldozes over another like a semi-truck without any brakes, in his own words, to Daily Press scribe Jacob Sundstrom, and spins past the last on a run of 35 yards. Cougars strong safety 5'4" senior Eddie Brady blocks the extra point attempt, and Cougars teammates keep Seth Baker from carrying across. 4:43 showing on the second quarter clock, 34-0 Sundevils. The Cougars respond by driving to midfield. Mackay Jenkins' pass completion to Eddie Brady among the big plays. The drive stalls. The Cougars go for it on 4th and less than a yard. Tristian McNatt, 37, and Brian Martinock, 56, lead the charge, and the Sundevils take over on downs. Mossy Bell drops back, then pulls it down and heads down the sidelines. Greg Sprague's block draws a flag for clipping, and this one is called back. Greg Sprague atones for his misdeed, dashing past Cougars defenders until finally pulled down. Mossy Bell is forced out of the pocket again, and again accounts for big yardage, cutting to the outside before pulled down at the 17. Next play, the junior quarterback gets his first touchdown pass on the strike to fellow junior T.J. Lewis. 2 minutes before halftime, 40-0 Sundevils. Granite Hills threatens. Mackay Jenkins connects with Brian Ramirez. The play taking the Cougars down to the Sundevils' 30-yard line, but time is running out. Eddie Brady tries to get outside to stop the clock, but Seth Baker trips him up. An incomplete pass. Later, Jenkins sends it to the 5'11" Brian Ramirez, who goes high and pulls it down. The draw play does not materialize. Denton Cox leading Sundevils tacklers. The Cougars are down to their last play of the first half. Jenkins drops back. Keyshawn Griffin, 7, gets a hand on the ball. It's a jump ball between Griffin and T.J. Lewis, and Lewis pulls it down, withstands some friendly fire, cuts to the far sidelines, reverses field, and is brought down. The interception preserves the shutout effort. In the first battle for the Barrel 1 year earlier, the Sundevils shut out the Cougars 42-0. At the midway mark in Battle for the Barrel 2, Apple Valley's advantage is 40-0. The Cougars come out the second half with renewed determination. 9 is Justin Shelton with the sack. Shelton, 5'9", 170-pound senior outside linebacker. Eddie Brady, 21 in Cougar maroon and gray, there to stop Greg Sprague on his first carry of the second half. Granite Hills forces a 3-and-out in the opening possession of the second half. Sophomore outside linebacker Jacob Sieg, 42, jars the ball loose. Granite Hills narrowly gets it back. It is Eddie Brady recovering the loose ball. Alec Brown, 80, junior defensive end, the solo tackle.
Brady, your ball carrier again.
3rd and long. Mackay Jenkins is forced from the pocket. Gerald Toussaint, 31, among the tacklers. Granite Hills' first possession of the second half, same as the Sundevils, 3 and out.
Toussaint, the tackler.
Apple Valley starts at their own 40. Cougars defenders hold first down yardage to a minimum. Outcome of the second down play? Much the same.
Sprague again, the ball carrier. Been a busy boy tonight.
On 3rd and long, Greg Sprague breaks through at the line of scrimmage and carries for the first big play of the third quarter. First down just outside the 10. Eddie Brady with the touchdown-saving tackle. Next play, Greg Sprague again withstands first contact, carries to the 6. Mossy Bell keeps, gets outside and into the end zone for the first touchdown of his career for the 6'1", 170-pound junior quarterback and son of one-time Granite Hills head football coach Sean Bell. 7 minutes into the third quarter, Sundevils 46, Cougars nothing. 205-pound sophomore defensive tackle Grant Smith, the tackle. Apple Valley will succeed in completing the shutout bid. The Cougars, in fact, have not scored against Apple Valley since 2011. The last Granite Hills win in this series was 2 years before that.
Austin Wickham makes the tackle on Estrada.
Anthony Mancha catches the slant pass from Mackay Jenkins and carries into Sundevils territory on this third quarter possession. Jenkins, another completion. Sophomore Terrence Lawston, the receiver. Sophomore Jake Anderson, the defender. This defensive stand sets up the final offensive fireworks of the night. From their 30, Tristian McNatt cuts off the double team, catches the Cougars secondary committed too far inside, and nobody will catch him. A 70-yard touchdown. McNatt's night's work includes 201 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns. In the first 2 games this season, McNatt has 6 touchdowns of 35 yards or more. Does the Thunder of the Sundevils Thunder and Lightning tandem have a competition going with Lightning Greg Sprague?
Oh, there's definitely competition on whoever gets more touchdowns, more yards. It's just being a teammate.
A little competition in the backfield between you and 37 to see who can get the most yards?
We come out, we want to better each other each run, so we try to really put it in our all. And, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who gets the most yards because we're on the same team together.
The preparation this week, any rivalry game is big for the Barrel.
Yeah, a lot of fun. We went real hard in practice all week, and we came prepared for the game.